The boys.
Oh, gonna be a quick one tonight, all 30 minutes. Kind
Sure.
of.
Oh no.
I'm gonna read the text. I'm gonna read the text. Where are we?
Hey,
Where are we?
don't read it word
Where
for word, mate. Especially my texts.
are we? I got some stuff for tonight. We could smash it out in 30. Get your list. Top 5. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 30 minutes, my ass.
30 minutes on the top 5, that's what I meant.
Hey, we're covering. We're doing a big chunky show. We haven't done one in a
Yeah.
while, so.
Right. The Boys, season finale. Few things that I want to say first. Why the fuck is that there? Right. Let's get it out in the open. The Boys, season 4, episode 8.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Right. First thing I'm going to say is The Boys, season 4, the weakest season of The Boys? Do you know what? Yeah, I'd say it is. But does that mean it's a bad season? No, I think this season was still fucking fantastic. And what I'll say is, a season of The Boys has not ever left me. And it's not because of what you think, it's because of the post-credit scene. It's the stuff before. A season of The Boys has never finished like this and left me thinking, I actually can't wait for the next season. I need it now. This is the only time it's happened with this show for me. I've always liked it and thought, well, next season's going to be good. But the way it left it, I was like, oh, wow, I need season 5 yesterday. So
what I'll say to this is I agree with you. I don't think it's the strongest season.
I'd say it's the weakest.
I'd say it's the weakest. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
It's still fantastic.
It's still a great bit of TV to watch. If you love these characters already, you know these characters, watch it. It's a hell of a time. It's a blast. The thing I'm kind of forgiving it because we've had already 3 great seasons in the past. I forgive this season for not being the strongest because of what it does. We get introduced to a new character and an original character, if I'll say as well. Sage, she was fucking great, and
especially that last scene. That last scene with her was fantastic.
It felt a little rushed, though. I'll say that. It felt just a bit quick, but the whole ending of this episode did feel quite quick. It was, how can I put it? Firecracker as well. She was really entertaining. I don't really see much point in her character. She is very entertaining to watch, especially when it comes to the Homelander stuff. But other than that, I think Sage is still... What?
You sick fuck.
No, I'm just saying it's entertaining. Like,
I bet it is.
Boys, yeah. Not like that, you fucking dirty bastard. No, but one thing, this is one of the things that I'm going to say as well, is that it introduces a new character, and it doesn't kill them off.
Yeah.
No. Both
still there.
I guess, yeah. I mean, obviously, spoilers again, Soldier Boy is alive. He wasn't technically killed off.
Yes.
But, he was still sort of like made absent from this.
Which is my criticism. My criticism for this season has been, every couple of episodes, it's like, I'm missing Soldier Boy, man. I'm missing Soldier Boy. He really brought something to this.
This show is really sort of like every season has been sort of like this consistent, say quality and sort of like pacing.
Yeah, and it's been. I think it's got better and better and better, and then this has been.
I'll say this. No, I'll say this. So it goes up and up and up and up, but then this season if you will, it'll stay flat.
All right.
Or it dips down. It dips down just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a smidge. But I felt like it was more of a build-up season.
Yeah. Now look, we heard going into this that this was a slower paced season.
Yeah.
Now. And a lot of people
and obviously season 5 will be the final.
The final. So this is really... This whole season is a... look at it as like a penultimate episode of like... This is it. This is it. Right. All the pieces are on the board to play in season 5. And I am so excited for season 5. Now, what did you think of the Butcher is Venom sort of stuff?
Fucking great. I
Yeah.
remember just watching that this morning, and I was eating my breakfast, and Newman gets torn in half, and I had to sort of like replay that because that was, yeah, it was gory and brutal, but it was just the way she moves when she's like ripped in half. She's still like she's like and then when she gets ripped in half, she's like shaking, like
Yeah.
having like a shock, and I'm like, that's fucking. I didn't like that.
How strong is
That
that
was
then?
brutal.
Because Homelander lasered her at the beginning of the episode to prove that she's a soap. How strong are them fucking tentacles?
Pretty fucking strong,
They
man.
ripped Ezekiel apart. Fucking look, this is now, which I've said before, it's with the Kessler stuff with Butcher, they can really go down a different part of the comic route with it, which I like, but there's also a part there as well which it can go back on. Now, look, Ryan in this episode, it's been back and forth. We're winning him over, goes back to his dad. We're winning him over, goes back to his dad. Grace were pushing too hard there. Pushing way too hard. Your dad's a rapist, and it's like, we're going to keep you locked in here.
I'll say this as well, like with the, Butcher and Kessler and his mindset. Overall, I thought, oh, when's he going to snap? When's he going to break? Because it kind of feels pointless having, Kessler there and the whole thing of that being there.
And then that perfect breaking opportunity happened, and it was, you just see it.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah. It was, again, not the best season, but, this episode was a nice sort of like setup.
And look,
the whole season felt like a nice setup.
I don't want to compare this to like the Mandalorian season 3, where we say, look, Mandalorian season 3 was like a bit of a step down, a bit of a disappointment. It was still good, but it wasn't as good as the other seasons. I wouldn't say this is a disappointment. It's still a fucking great season. It's just, without being horrible, it's the worst season, but it's a great season of TV. It's still better than most stuff on TV right now. It's just, this season just wasn't as good as the others, and that's it. Not all of them are going to be, but I'm pretty confident that season 5 is set up for wow,
like a massive, yeah.
What do you think the odds are?
We said midway quickly. We said midway through the season is that like, oh no, season 5 now is we didn't even know sort of like fully what they were going to do, obviously because half of the season was only out. But we could tell that season 5 was going to be like, this is going to be big.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the ultimate sort of pinnacle point for this show.
Now, look, I still think this season has the second best episode of the show in it as well. With the Homelander going back down to the place you were raised. That stuff were fantastic. I was just going to say this. What do you think the odds are we get a announcement of The Boys season 5 is 10 episodes? Or The Boys...
I don't think it'll be 10 episodes. I really think it'll be cut down to maybe 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah. Just for the whole where the characters are kind of left, that's where they sort of...
Yeah.
That's where they can create episodes for. They can create episodes for these characters being, locked up and they're not together.
Yeah.
This will be them sort of forming, and then they can get to the climactic ending of it.
Everyone bitching that fucking Kimiko and Frenchie weren't together.
Mm.
They did it. They clearly had to push them as far away as they could to bring them closer together. And it worked quite well, quite beautifully. And Kimiko, she's speaking at the end. When Frenchie's been taken by Kate. and Sam's holding her back. The Gen V characters. And she's going, no. Is she going, no? What's she saying?
I think so. I was just so... Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And poor MM.
I mean...
Poor MM.
Yeah. Getting dick slapped.
Literally dick slapped. He's had too many run-ins with that penis. So, yeah. Look, a couple more things. What else do we want to run over? Anthony Starr, great as always. When he kicks off with Ryan, I was like, this is it, this is the end, and clearly that didn't fucking work. But look, overall, how would you rate season 4 of The Boys out of 10?
$7.5.
I'm gonna ride along with you on that. Definitely. Not the best season of the show, but it's still great. Which is when you can say something like that about a show. It's like, they've got to be doing something right. You know, even if it's not the best season, but it's still great. So, yeah. Right.
You still get those cunts saying like, "Oh, it's fucking,
it's
The
falling
Boys has
off."
gone shit. Yeah.
As soon as it got political, were you not watching from the beginning, mate? Anyway,
Apparently not.
Kyle, all you want to add before we go?
No.
No. Okay. Right. Holy shit! Is that the time? Okay. Fuck. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. And we will see you. Maybe when we talk about House of the Dragon, and we're going to have some videos in between. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you later. Wow, wasn't that a great video? Would you agree, Kyle?
Yes, you should definitely give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
We are now late night TV talk show hosts who say subscribe to our channel after video because we are cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, aren't we?
Mate, just commit to it.
Oh, no.
No, but don't commit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.